Interested in knowing who the best and worst insurance companies in our state are? Absolutely. This is not only ranked #1 by J.D. Power in our state in California, but the entire Southwest. I'm drooling, tell me. Auto Club, AAA. Is this just California? No, all of the Southwest. Coincidentally, Denko has had the exact same experience. AAA has been stellar from A to Z. Customer service payouts, OEM parts, you name it. Not surprising, I know. Okay, who is number deuce? Farmers, Progressive, USAA, all tie for #2. Okay, fair enough. Who are the bottom feeders, the people that we all need to stay away from? The bottom, Tesla, State Farm, and Geico. Who's rated absolute bottom? Tesla. California's class action lawsuit, not paying out claims, no communication, been really poor. Is Geico super bad? Actually, no. Our encounters with them have been relatively smooth. It's just their rating, J.D. Power and so forth. What makes Tesla insurance so so poorly rated? They delay your claim, they deny your claim, and then they defend your claim. That's kind of tough when somebody needs their car fixed and little Jimmy needs to get to college. That can be brutal. Any resources for people that are getting screwed over, aka delayed or denied? The State Insurance Commissioner website in California is a place you can go. Any bite behind the bark, or are they basically just puppets? It's hit and miss, somewhat of a puppet system. The insurance lobby is super strong, so they have a lot of power over the laws and get over on consumers. Damn, so not fair, brosif. The insurance lobby force is strong, Luke. So what should people do? Choose good insurance. If you can go with a high deductible, great. If you can go just straight liability, if you have a cheap car or a student with a cheap car, do just basic liability. The worstest to avoid right now, it's Tesla insurance. I guess that's pretty bad. You pay your policy dues, and then when you need them, they give you the middle finger. They are in a class action lawsuit right now in California for not paying or extremely slow paying. Insurance seems like kind of like a modern day scam. Yep, stalled and completely ignored one of our clients. He finally, after months, probably 6 months, gave up and just paid for the repair himself. The best, again, just to recap, AAA is the best, especially if you have a car worth insuring, especially for full coverage. And when should people file a claim versus paying out of pocket? Details notwithstanding, if damage or repair costs are over $2,500, it may not make sense. You have to do the math. But figure that your rates are going to double if you don't get canceled, and those rates usually stay high now for eternity or for years. We're talking 3, 4, 5 years. So do the napkin math. And how do you arrive at this math, Junior Einstein, sir? There's a loss of value. So your vehicle with a vehicle history report is going to probably be at least 15 to 20% loss of value. If you have a $5,000 car, it doesn't matter. What if you got a $50,000 or $100,000 car? Then it really matters. Doesn't pencil out. Yes, sir. And then the big concern. Essentially, they're just loaning you the money when they pay out, but you're going to pay that money back probably within 6 months, no more than a year, and then for the next years or for eternity. Do the math, see if it makes sense. But rates will return back soon. Nope. How about in a year or two? Nope. The law is messed up. Why is insurance so seemingly criminal these days? Unless you're living under a rock, climate change has basically fueled most of this. The floods, the fires, everything, insurance has had a hard time predicting that. Insurance is about prediction. So if they are paying out a lot more claims than they've taken in money, that's a loss. So guess who they're making it up on? So getting their losses back from consumers. Yep. Or canceling people altogether if they pose a risk to file a claim. So pay your bill, years and years, month after month, Johnny on the spot, but just never make a claim. Yes. And we all need insurance to satisfy the law. Yep, don't make a claim unless you have to. If it makes financial sense, yes. If you have to get a car fixed because you can't drive to work or your kid can't get to school, of course. But if you can make a way around it, it's strictly cosmetic, don't do the claim. People always thought they could trust their insurance. They can't anymore. Folks, here's something to consider. Back in the day, we used to trust insurance. Back in the day, we used to trust auto dealers. Insurance is huge. They don't have our needs at heart. Smaller companies typically do because they're fighting for brand, they're fighting for growth. Same thing goes for service. If you're going to fix your car, you generally don't want to go to the dealer. They call them stealerships for a reason. Would you mind repeating all of this just one more time?